This is a journey into sound. This is a journey into sound. A journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value.
And as we gaze into the future of electronic music, we find ourselves at a crossroads of technology, big money, and also tradition. So what lies ahead for this dynamic genre? Will it stay true to its roots? Or could it evolve, or could it de-evolve into something totally unrecognizable? Do you remember when Ibiza was about losing your mind, not your Wi-Fi connection? When you got drunk, high, danced your ass off, and maybe, just maybe, made a memory that wasn't filtered to hell. Back then, proof you were here was a scar, a stain, a story, not a selfie with an Instagram-worthy sunset. I mean, no one cared if your hair looked perfect or if your abs were photoshopped. You were just in the moment.
I started in 85 in Pacha.
Who were the people coming in 85?
It was different. I mean, for me, what it changed is the technology. Because the technology make us to be more slaves of the phones. Slaves in the way that we need, but we are on the phones, you know? Before, you were not in the phone.
I'm not a big fan of phones on the dance floor. But I'm also not a big fan of rules on the dance floor. I'm hoping that there will be some kind of movement where people don't have to have stickers over over their phone camera, where they don't take people's phones off them when they go in, where people just remember why we started dancing in the first place, which is about connecting. It was about connection and losing yourself in the moment. And if you're filming with a phone, you don't connect with the person next to you. In fact, you might be getting in the way of the person behind you, and you're not in the moment with the people around you. So I'm hoping we don't have to force people. I in my shows, I just put up a sign about 2 minutes in when we've had the big moment where you film. I put up a big sign saying, now perhaps put our phones away, let's enjoy the moment together. And all you can do is lead, you can't ban phones.
Now, it's a fake paradise. Every shot, every caption, meticulously curated to impress strangers. Strangers you'll never ever meet, and probably wouldn't recognize if they waved hello.
Non vorrei che poi diventa troppo estremo perché la musica è unione, è aggregazione, è cultura, è lo stare insieme e conoscere persone. Quindi questo è l'ABC della musica. È sempre stato così storicamente dalla preistoria ad oggi. Quindi non si devono perdere, non si devono assolutamente perdere queste cose. Usare tutto quello che è il nuovo va benissimo, ma usarlo nel modo giusto. Come il telefono, io non so quello che dice tu non devi fare il selfie là, tu sei padrone di fare quello che vuoi, tu sei padrone di fare quello che vuoi, ti fai delle riprese, fai quello che vuoi, ma poi però perché stai qua? Per ascoltare la musica e per ballare, quindi ci sta che fai 10 minuti, esce il tuo artista preferito e gli fai il video, gli fai la foto, però dopo devi mettere il telefono in tasca, devi ballare perché è quello per cui stai lì.
Today, living for the gram has become the new religion. Forget about the music. It's all about the likes, the double taps, the dopamine drip from strangers' approval.
So technology, unfortunately, I would say unfortunately, change our life. So I think it's less relation between people and more technology, more time on the phone, more appointment and more video. I mean, instead of dancing, we make video. People arrive in Ibiza, they go to club and they want to show their friends back home that they were there. They don't care about being there, so they don't live the moment. They are probably living the fact they have to show to their friends that they've been. So they want to like make a video, make a picture.
No, c'è poca storia, molto business ma poca storia.
So what it was like in the
Molti
early days?
fake, molti selfie, molto apparire, tutti col telefonino a riprendere il personaggio invece di ballare e godersi la serata.
And the tragedy, people living these fake lives so convincingly that they forget what real life even looks like. They're chasing an illusion, a digital mirage, all for the fleeting thrill of a few extra likes.
All over social media. It's scary, you know, because now we're swiping and looking at things, wondering, is that real or is it AI? You know, and I just want to get back to the music and throw my phone in a river.
Why not? Book a VIP table at High. Order a €2,000 bottle of Belvedere vodka you really can't afford, just for the photos. Living a fake life for strangers you don't even know, because nothing says I'm living my best life like a filtered lie that lasts until the battery fades.
It may be very British of me, but I don't understand how anybody would revel in wasting tons of money on expensive vodka. If I wasted tons of money on expensive vodka in a nightclub, the last thing I would do would be film it and show off to other people about it. I would be ashamed.
It's kind of like Ibiza, my perfect fake life, because who needs reality when you've got a filter?
Ibiza continua a mantenere quella sua energia particolare. Non so se è la presenza ancestrale dei popoli che ci sono stati, dai Fenici in poi, non so se è la presenza di Esvedra o la presenza della comunità che ancora sull'isola vive, dagli hippie ai gay, alla gente unica che si vuole sentire qui, unico e speciale. Anche se oggi quella unicità si è persa un po', poi magari parliamo, no, dei social, di tutto quello che Ibiza rappresenta anche il mondo sta cambiando, è cambiato.
And then back to the music, new genres of music continue to emerge. They're blending influences from hip-hop to pop, even classical music. Artists are experimenting with sounds, creating fresh new experiences for audiences. And every year, we witness the birth of new subgenres, and with them, a wave of creativity that challenges the status quo.
You know, I said under the umbrella of dance music, it's spread out so many different ways, you know, in styles, deep house, garage, techno, disco, trap, jungle, EDM. I cannot, I wish I had a crystal ball to predict, where this all might go, but in the way we're living now in 2025 with the technology, just light years with AI and so on, uh, nobody knows what to predict anymore. Like where can it go from here?
Festivals like Tomorrowland in Belgium and Ultra Music Festival in Miami or any other city are just two festivals that have become epicenters of electronic music culture. And these events draw hundreds of thousands of fans from across the globe, each seeking their own unforgettable experience. The main stage of Tomorrowland in 2025 was literally on fire.
Jesus Christ. There's definitely some shit going on. That's not an accident. No way.
I think
No way. Maybe they didn't sell enough tickets and they burnt it for the insurance.
But regardless, the show went on. And Tomorrowland is known for its fantastical stages and immersive themes. And it represents the pinnacle of what electronic music festivals can achieve.
I got nothing against mega festivals as long as they get bigger, they have more stages. I think the idea of 280,000 people being at Glastonbury is fabulous because there's 100 different stages and you can see absolutely everything. But the idea of 280,000 people all watching the same headline act is a bit worrying because it would always be Coldplay or Fred again every week. So yeah, I mean, if they grow and if they with that you get more variety. I always like the when EDM was getting really big and Ultra and EDC were like kind of getting enormous. People are going, oh, it's kind of it's just like sort of the lowest common denominator, high street EDM. But then if you go to them for every stage with Avicii or the really big DJs, you can wander around and you can hear really underground stuff, and there's a stage for everyone. And a lot of the kids would come, they'd seen Avicii on, and then they accidentally bump into Felix the House Cat playing a old school acid set in some little stage on the periphery, and then they fall in love with Felix the House Cat. So as long as there's the mega festivals cater for everybody and cater for all the different DJs, so we all get a voice and get paid, then I've got no problem with them at all, as long as there's adequate safety in toilets.
To me, Electric Daisy is a very special event because before dance music became so popular, on the radio and in every club in America, they already existed. When I signed my album in the US, my record company told me, this is America and you cannot expect to sell as many records as you do in the rest of the world, because here the DJ culture, the dance music is almost nothing. It's very small, and you won't have the support from the medias, and because there's no culture here. And On the same week, I was playing Electric Daisy, and it was happening at the Coliseum Stadium. And I was like, what are you saying? You know, this culture is huge in your own country, but it's just that everybody's refusing to see it. So I called all the people from my label and said, look, you know, this is huge. You know, it's so underrated. It's crazy, you know? And well, after, you know, it all changed.
Such an experience of freedom, and experiencing that freedom with other people, all through the sound of music.
Dance music has always been about an escape and a letting go.
I've spent time at raves sober, and I've spent time at raves not sober. The sound is huge. Visuals are huge. Everyone's dancing. The crowd is the star. It's hardwired into our evolutionary DNA to want to dance with each other, have ecstatic experiences at night in front of lights.
Belli, 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 però hanno finito di ammazzare i club, le discoteche, i piccoli club sono morti a causa di questi festival, perché tu vai là e vedi tutti i tuoi DJ in un'unica serata e compri un unico biglietto. Va bene, sono molto frequentati dai giovani, dai giovanissimi, che è una cosa buona, così i giovani si avvicinano a questo genere musicale e lo fanno molto spesso andando ai festival. Se ti devo dire la mia, li apprezzo molto. Mi dispiace che in Italia io volevo fare queste cose molti anni fa, ma le istituzioni non me lo permettevano, quindi ho dovuto sempre fare feste limitate. Quando poi invece dei miei colleghi, come i ragazzi di Tomorrowland, che nascono 10 anni dopo di me, hanno iniziato a fare festival, hanno iniziato veramente a primeggiare, a fare delle cose bellissime, perché riuscire ad esprimere la tua vena artistica, avendo dei budget che ti consentono di fare super impiantone, scenografie, luci, quella è la cosa più bella per il lavoro che faccio io, no? Purtroppo in Italia però non ci hanno mai permesso di fare queste cose.
And these festivals have transformed from niche gatherings into monumental events that shape the global music landscape. And the growth has been exponential, with attendance numbers reaching into the hundreds of thousands, illustrating the genre's widespread appeal. The experience is multi-layered, combining music, art, and a sense of belonging. And the allure of live performances draws fans not just for the music, but for the community and the shared experiences that define these gatherings. Every festival is a kind of microcosm of culture, where people from different backgrounds come together to celebrate their love for music. And festivals have also evolved into platforms for social change. Many organisers are using their influence to promote sustainability, inclusivity and mental health awareness, creating a ripple effect that extends beyond the festival grounds. So the modern festival experience is no longer just about the music, it's about creating a legacy. From art installations to wellness programs, festivals are redefining what it means to gather as a community. Ultimately, the growth of festivals has kind of mirrored the evolution of electronic music itself. Dynamic, inclusive, ever expanding. They serve as a reminder of the power of music to connect us all. And as in many other industries, another significant trend is the push for sustainability. As environmental concerns grow, festivals are taking steps to reduce their carbon footprints. And this shift is not just a trend, it's a responsibility that the industry is beginning to embrace. And we're talking about everything from composting toilets to biodegradable wristbands. The festival experience is evolving to be more environmentally friendly. And audiences are responding positively, showing that they care about the planet just as much as they care about the music.
Imagine how much heat these sweaty nightclub goers are producing. What if, instead of being wasted, that energy could be harnessed, stored and used later to heat or cool other rooms. This venue in Scotland has been doing just that, through the use of an innovative system called body heat. Andrew Fleming Brown is the managing director of the venue SWG3.
Body heat, in essence, is our audience generating heat, which rises, and it goes a long way in a room like this, and is then captured in these cassettes above us, and literally piped back through a plant room into boreholes in the ground, which are out in our community garden.
Fleming Brown estimates that someone dancing their hardest can give off about 500 watts of power, compared to around 150 watts if you're just sitting on the couch.
And then there's the societal changes. A recent TikTok by a young visitor to Sydney, Australia, Molly May, which garnered 700,000 views very quickly, offers us a glimpse into a possible new nightlife trend. It was filmed at Bondi Beach in Sydney at 7 a.m. on a Friday, and the video captured thousands of people rising before sunrise to embrace a healthier, more active lifestyle. And that, I guess, is much healthier than dancing all night in a club to electronic music. They were instead gathering with friends, surfing, running, enjoying the sunrise. Many of the same people in the years past would probably have been partying until dawn, only to stumble home as the sun rose. And this vibrant morning scene highlights a possible cultural shift, not limited to just Sydney, revealing a social norm that prioritises wellness and connection over late night partying. No hangovers here, just running clubs, surfers, coffee, and breathtaking sunrises. And then from the BBC in Britain, who asked the question, why are so many nightclubs shutting in Britain?
Is the UK still clubbing, or is the party over? The COVID pandemic brought record closures. And 5 years later, the nighttime industry still hasn't fully recovered. Since 2020, 419 clubs have closed in Britain. That's a third of all clubs.
With the cost of living, everything's got more expensive, so it was only like a matter of time before the events got a bit more expensive as well.
And club closures in the UK have continued to hit the headlines. So we've headed to the hardest hit area, Yorkshire. 40% of clubs here have shut down since 2020, the most out of any region in Britain. Sheffield is known for its vibrant music scene and nightlife. It's Friday, and some DJs from the University of Sheffield are putting on a club night. They're playing at Sheffield's Hopeworks, an iconic underground venue that's seen huge names play, including Bicep and Honey Dijon. Now it's set to close after 13 years. I'm here to chat to the students before their sets to find out what the venue means to them.
Hopeworks is closing. It's closing in 2 weeks' time. How do you feel about that? People have been going here for years. Like, this is like a landmark of Sheffield, like Hopeworks. Like, everyone knows Hopeworks.
It's really important that young independent artists really get to play in these sort of venues, independent venues, because that opportunity basically gave me the launching pad to skyrocket myself, to basically be able to do this and gain the confidence within myself.
I grew up in Kettering, which is a small market town. 4 years on from me turning 18, there's now only one club open in my town.
Really?
Yeah, so in the last 4 years, about 5, 6 of them have closed, and there's now only one open.
It is just sad. It's one less avenue and one less place to go, and like a place where people share like happy memories there. But it's not the end of the underground. Like,
The underground will never die.
No.
Ahead of Hopeworks closing weekend, I'm catching up with the club's owner, Liam O'Shea.
The situation grassroots music's in, we've been dropping like flies.
Sheffield is a really big student city, so how reliant are you on that group of people, and how do you think their clubbing habits have changed, if you think they have?
So many different things have changed in the way that people spend their time. They've got more options to, you know, of what people do with their time. Do they more like go to a golf bar or something like that? You know, all these different things of how you can spend your time on a night out.
I'm from Perth. Hopeworks is my favourite place. Kind of devastating. That's why I'm all in black today.
I think it really dents the music scene in Sheffield.
Yeah.
This is the best place to come. It's such an important part of Sheffield heritage and nightlife, which makes it the reason a lot of people come to university here.
Look how busy it is, and it's like, why is it closing if it's like this?
The Trade Association for UK Nightlife, the Nighttime Industries Association, has released their report on the state of the industry.
How important are nightclubs to British culture, the economy, and the music scene?
They're a British institution, there's no two ways about it. I mean, if you think of the amount of DJs and grassroots electronic sort of acts and have come through, it's just been phenomenal. You know, we're talking like 30, 40 years of them being inherently part of people's lives.
We know from your own data that there's been a huge drop in nightclubs across Britain since 2020. What are the main factors driving those closures?
A lot of people talk about the misconceptions around people not wanting to go out, but the reality is people can't afford it. The nighttime economy saw a net decline of 2.8% across the board, which, as you can appreciate, is hugely challenging for the sector. We're talking about all nighttime economy businesses. About 7 out of 10 of them are either barely breaking even or losing money. Under the current decline in terms of figures, the projection would suggest that by the 31st of the 12th, 2029, we would have no more clubs left.
And it isn't just independent clubs that have closed. After Yorkshire, Wales has seen the most club closures since 2020. In 2024, the company which owns some of the UK's most well-known club chains, including Prism and Attic, closed 17 venues across the country for good, citing changing student habits. Some of these sites are now so-called party bars, like Barbara's Beer House. I'm here to meet the CEO of Neos, the company running these venues, to find out why he thinks party bars, like this one, might be the future of clubbing.
So we are sat in one of your party bars. Describe to me what they are and what is the concept behind them.
It's just all about fun. It's kind of a crossover between a bar into late night.
How do you think clubbing's changed over the last few years, like people's habits?
I think people want to do different things, and student societies are focusing on how do we do events and activities that don't involve alcohol. And that's one of the benefits of party bars, because we do a lot of stuff early week, like quiz nights, bingo nights, all little things that actually you can go to and not enjoy a drink. So, you know, we know that nationally 18 to 25s are drinking less, but it doesn't mean they don't want to socialise.
In 2013, the UK had 1,700 nightclubs. By 2024, there were fewer than 800 clubs remaining. The industry was already in decline before the pandemic. However, many clubs didn't reopen or recover from the lockdown. More people are working from home hasn't helped the cause either. But there's another story. Many young people can't afford a big night out, physically, mentally, and financially. They just can't afford to party anymore. They need to stay sober and improve their future outlook. And this is further compounded by the change in drinking habits. Nearly 4 in 10 18 to 24-year-olds now refrain from drinking alcohol at all. But of course, nightclubs will always have a place in culture. The bigger question is, where are the new places for people to hang out? And in Sydney, it would seem to be it's at the beach at sunrise. It's a sobering question. And then in any field of creative endeavour, there's always the fresh talent to consider. Who are the next generation of artists who are poised to take the stage, bringing their fresh perspectives and sounds to the electronic music scene? Sure, they're influenced by their predecessors, but also by the unique experiences of their digital upbringing. And among them, there are several standout talents who may well be the new titans of tomorrow. Garrick's landed at number 2 in the 2025 Top 100 DJs list.
We a river running wild. How could I have been so blind? I just live a fast life, forget about the past. I numb out to escape my fears. Friendships only pass by, show up gone like strobe lights. With you I feel something real. And I'd walk a million miles just to see you smile till the day I die. Oh, I need you by my side. We get high on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die. High on life till the day we die.
She was voted the #1 techno DJ in the whole world and the overall #9 at the 2025 Top 100 DJs poll.
Take it off. Slow, steady, undress. Impress. Take it off. Slow, steady, undress.
Fisher, born Paul Fisher in Sydney, Australia, is a powerhouse of Australian house and bass-driven dance music. Rising in the mid-2010s, he quickly carved out a signature sound. Groovy bass lines, punchy drums and infectious hooks that hit hard and stick. His breakout hit, Losing It, with Chris Lake as Salute, exploded worldwide. A peak time anthem built on a hypnotic 4-on-the-floor groove with razor-edge drops. The track earned global airplay, streaming momentum, and even a Grammy nomination vibe that cemented Fisher as a bona fide festival and club staple. Known for his high-octane sets, Fisher blends tech house, and bass house with crowd-pleasing edits and seamless energy. He secured a notable residency at Universe in summer 2025 and ranked overall #7 at the 2025 Top 100 DJ Awards, and also credited as being the #1 house DJ in the world, underscoring his status as a leading force in contemporary dance music. Offstage, he collaborates with labels and artists to push forward hard club-focused releases and remixes. Jasmine Byrne, aka Jazzy, is the 2025 Top 100 DJ Awards Future Star. She's from Dublin, Ireland, and a testament to her rising influence as a DJ, singer-songwriter. Rooted in a 4/4 club-ready house and melodic pop strands, she crafts a sound that's both club-forward and emotionally resonant. Jazzy first drew attention with Make Me Feel Good a belters-only collab that topped Ireland's charts in 2021, and later unleashed Giving Me, an empowerment anthem that propelled her to Ireland's chart-topping spotlight in 2023. From early club nights at 3940, she's grown into festival main stages, gracing Glastonbury and Tomorrowland, and securing a Pasha Ibiza residency with Sonny Fodera. Her Jiwa Selects mixtape captures a year of live and studio work. With the Future Star accolade in hand, Jazzy eyes a debut album and even bigger horizons of tomorrow. They're not only influenced by their predecessors, but are also determined to carve out their own unique paths, bringing fresh ideas and perspectives to the genre. And today, with platforms like SoundCloud and TikTok, the barriers to entry has never been lower. This democratization allows for diverse voices and perspectives, ensuring that electronic music remains a reflection of its varied audiences. Artists are no longer constrained by a record label to get their music out there. They can build their own brands and engage directly with their fans. And of course, technological innovations are transforming live performances. Virtual reality and augmented reality are enhancing the audience experience, allowing artists to create immersive worlds that transport fans into new dimensions. Technology is also playing a pivotal role in shaping the future of electronic music.
I think that has to do with the technology.
Yeah.
The technology has become easy to make music, because when we were doing music back in the days, you need to go into the studio. You need an engineer, you need to rent a studio, you had to get musicians, somebody had to work the gear. You know what I mean? Somebody had to work the gear. So it meant money. So today, we're able to be hands-on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I love the evolution of music, of the whole, really, the equipment. Because now my studio is my laptop.
Yeah.
So I walk around with a little mini keyboard, my laptop, and whenever I get the urge, it's like it's there. So it makes it economical. And the software, the programs have made it easy for somebody that's not musically trained to be able to create.
And the introduction of artificial intelligence in music production is set to revolutionize how tracks are created. As producers explore the capabilities of artificial intelligence, the lines between human creativity and machine learning are continuing to blur.
Se guardiamo i numeri, si cresce sempre, si cresce sempre, si cresce sempre. L'intelligenza artificiale ci può solo far migliorare, perché io la vedo uno strumento che, se viene usato bene, ti può aiutare su tantissime cose. Quello che non mi convince molto è che tantissimi artisti, come ti dicevo prima, hanno perso la questione ricerca, quindi è diventato tutto un poco troppo piatto, troppo fabbrica, molto business, non c'è anima nelle feste. E la gente, se tu vai al ristorante, che fai? Vuoi mangiare bene? Se vai in discoteca ti vuoi divertire. Vuoi ascoltare la musica che ti piace e ti vuoi divertire, quindi sei obbligato a vendere il divertimento a quella persona che ti ha pagato il ticket e ti è venuto a ballare, ma questa cosa si è persa perché si è pensato solo a fare i grossi artisti, il LED wall e poi è finito là.
AI-generated compositions are blurring the lines between human creativity and machine learning. It's an exciting time for collaboration and experimentation. With AI, we can explore sounds we never thought possible, pushing the boundaries of what electronic music can be. And with the introduction of AI into music production, it's set to totally revolutionize the way tracks are created. As many producers, like David Guetta, are now exploring AI-generated compositions, and the lines between human creativity and machine learning are blurring. And this evolution raises questions about authenticity and originality, but also opens up new possibilities for collaboration and experimentation. Additionally, virtual reality and augmented reality are poised to transform live performances. Imagine attending a festival where the entire environment is digitally enhanced, immersing you into an experience beyond the physical realm.
I don't know. We're right in the middle of it. It feels like we're in the eye of the storm of AI at the moment. No one knows. All I know is you can't turn the tide. You have to embrace it and get on board and work out what it does for you. I mean, for me personally, I've now got tools that can extract acapellas and stems out of tunes that I've waited my whole life to hear the acapella of, or be able to mash up with another tune. So I'm using it for that. I mean, we've always worried that machines would replace DJs, but I don't think they will, because the algorithm will never have the same intuition that someone who's spent years watching dancers and knowing where they want to go to next. Songwriting is an interesting one, because a lot of the greatest dance music is really deceptively simple or deceptively stupid. Some of my favorite dance records are like deliberately stupid. Now, artificial intelligence is just that, it's intelligence. When they invent artificial stupidity, I'll start getting more worried that my job's in jeopardy.
Non vorrei che poi diventa troppo estremo, perché la musica è unione, è aggregazione, è cultura, è lo stare insieme e conoscere persone. Quindi questo è l'ABC della musica. È sempre stato così storicamente dalla preistoria ad oggi. Quindi non si devono assolutamente perdere queste cose. Usare tutto quello che è il nuovo va benissimo, ma usarlo nel modo giusto. Come il telefono, io non so quello che dice tu non devi fare il selfie là, tu sei padrone di fare quello che vuoi, ti fai le riprese, fai quello che vuoi, poi però perché stai qua? Per ascoltare la musica e per ballare, quindi ci sta che fai 10 minuti, esce il tuo artista preferito e gli fai il video, gli fai la foto, però dopo devi mettere il telefono in tasca, e devi ballare, perché è quello per cui stai lì.
Electronic music's influence transcends borders. Artists from different cultures are infusing their regional sounds into the genre, creating a rich dialogue that resonates worldwide. And this global reach enhances the genre's diversity and richness. Electronic music's influence is not confined to its birthplace. It's become a global phenomenon. And artists from different cultures are infusing their indigenous sounds into the genre, creating a rich dialogue that transcends borders. Japanese icons like DJ Crush and Ken Ishii exemplify this fusion, integrating traditional Japanese music with contemporary electronic beats. And as we explore the global impact of electronic music, we find that it serves as a cultural bridge, fostering connections between diverse communities. Electronic music is a universal language, says Pete Tong. It brings people together regardless of their background. And this perspective highlights the genre's potential to address social issues and promote unity. And while the future of electronic music is bright, it's essential to confront the complex issue that have accompanied its growth.
There is a possibility which, whatever happening, is going to go too far. There is a possibility, because you never know when you finish climbing your mountain. You don't know if you are on the top or if you step. So let's see. It's maybe coming back the time of before, where the DJ were friends and everything cheap. So you don't have to pay entrance, you go in, you only pay for your drink.
Drug culture, often intertwined with festival experiences, poses significant challenges. In candid discussions with industry veterans, we explore the need for harm reduction strategies and open conversations about mental health. The late great Frankie Knuckles once reflected on electronic music's past, noting, "We need to learn from our history. It's crucial to create safe spaces for everybody." This acknowledgement of the darker aspects of the scene is vital for fostering a healthier environment as the genre continues to evolve. And as we look to the future, we must also honour the legends who paved the way for today's artists. Artists that are icons, who are no longer with us, like Avicii, Frankie Knuckles. They not only shaped the sound of electronic music, but they also brought attention to important issues within the community. Avicii's legacy continues to inspire a new generation. His music resonates with many And his story about openness and mental health issues has sparked essential conversations. And as we wrap up a journey into sound, we recognise that the future of electronic music is bright, marked by innovation, inclusivity, and a commitment to sustainability. The next generation of artists is poised to lead with fresh perspectives, while technology continues to redefine how we experience our music. Electronic music remains a vital force in global culture, inviting us all to connect, to dance, and envision a better future. And the evolution of electronic music is a testament to its adaptability and resilience, echoing the voices of its pioneers while welcoming new contributors to the scene. And through this series, we explored the profound impact of electronic music, celebrating its journey while acknowledging the complexities that lie ahead. The heartbeat of electronic music continues, a rhythm that resonates with the spirit of our times, inspiring us to create, unite, and dream. And as we look forward, let us embrace the possibilities that lie ahead. Let the sounds of tomorrow echo the values of today: community, creativity, and a shared commitment to a more inclusive and sustainable world. The dance floor of the future is open for all, and the music is just beginning. With loud voices like Carl Cox, David Guetta, and all the emerging talents leading the charge, we are sure electronic music will remain a dynamic force in global music, for it invites us to dance, to connect, and dream of a better future. And as we look ahead, let us celebrate the heartbeat of electronic music, an ever-evolving rhythm that brings people together to remind us that we're all connected.
You know, in a universal way, now having have traveled the world over and over, I see that even through language barriers, you know, there's so many countries I've been to where they don't speak English, I don't speak their language, but yet we all understand that, you know, what's coming out of the speakers, you know, even if we don't understand the lyrics, you know, it's just a feeling that is unexplainable, but, you know, it starts with the beat of a drum and it takes over, you know, our senses, our body, and, you know, the rhythm, you know, becomes the vehicle. And what do they say? It's a universal language understood by all, you know, and I think that, you know, it just brings people together in a harmonious way.
Thank you for joining us on this extraordinary journey into sound of electronic dance music.
And don't forget, everybody, music is the answer.